Hottest update, minasan! Everyone is excited about Japan's full reopening on October 11th, but let's answer the frequently asked questions using the guidelines given by MOFA just today. Is visa-free travel for everyone? Can I travel to Japan without an ERFS on October 11th? Do we need a travel agency? Do I need to get a travel insurance, PCR tests, vaccinated versus not vaccinated, and more? Hello, Jeff Tinagan here, helping people be updated on Japan's travel protocols, food, life, and etc. If these interest you, help this channel by liking or subscribing. Let me know that this is based on the official release of MOFA, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Japan. However, for some reasons, I can't find the English version of it. Maybe they would release it on a later date, but I'll do my very best to use my Japanese skills. First thing that you would know is the Visa-Exempt Countries or the Visa Waiver restarts. Hence, you just need to check if your country is part of the list. Then you won't need a tourist visa to go to Japan for a short-term stay. Yes, we have questions here and there, especially in our community and in this channel, that the news says visa-free. Then why is it only for some countries? Well, it is visa-free but not free for all. Well, pre-pandemic time, every sovereign country has the right to impose who goes in its country. One, for security, and two, so as not to create more problems. Decades ago, there were a lot of instances that tourists became illegal immigrants of Japan and they didn't go back to their respective home countries. They end up hiding to get better jobs here, and the problem of the immigration department grows. Well, my home country is unfortunately not part of the visa-free or visa waiver list because of the same reason. Well, hence their country, their rules, okay? Would you need an ERFS to travel to Japan right now? The Japanese government decided to remove this, and this is really good news. Sorry for the previous travelers where you really need to hurdle the various challenges set by the Japanese government before. But for foreigners who apply for the new entry, we have 1, 2, and 3. They do not require application for this ERFS or the entrance returnees follow-up system by an immigration officer. So number 1, new entry for short-term stay, 3 months or less, and business work. But 2, we have new entry for short-term stay for tourism purposes. 3, new entry for long-term stay. Now, do you need a travel agency for tourism? The answer is no. You don't need it anymore. No more group tours, no more itinerary that you must set it with your travel agency. So this is something that we look forward to on October 11th. There were also questions about the vaccines, the type of vaccines, the brand of vaccines that are allowed in Japan, and I already made this video before, but let me just give you an updated one based from this MOFA website. Now, these should be accredited or registered brands in Japan, and I'll just link them down below. Without these 3 shots, they will require you a pre-arrival test. This would be vaccinated versus not vaccinated. So if you're vaccinated, then it will be fine. You won't be having this pre-arrival test. But if you're not vaccinated, for example, 2 vaccine shots only or 1 vaccine shot or not at all, then you would have this 72-hour pre-arrival test. Will I be quarantined? Will I be able to use a public transportation in Japan? Well, this is something that I have experienced before, and gladly there will be no more things like this. How about the daily cap? Will there be a limit for it? Of course, none. Prime Minister Kishida already mentioned about this one, and so you would not have any problems anymore with the daily limit of visitors or travelers coming to Japan. Well, this is not actually part of the list, but I would like to include this one as like a bonus thing. Will I be required to get a travel insurance? Well, honestly, I don't know.
Nani?
This would be the gray area here. They didn't mention it today, but I think this is split 70-30. Well, 70% probability they won't require it if you are fully vaccinated. Now, 30% probability that they would require it if, you know, the corona pandemic would have again a big wave.
Another wave. Say 7th wave, 8th wave, 9th wave. I don't know.
Now there you have it. You know the drill. If this helped you, then consider subscribing. またね、late night shoot and edit then upload. Good night. Still need to work tomorrow. See you soon here. Goodbye.